Alright, hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. Okay, the chapters will be coming, chapter reviews, but I need to get this out of the way. 12 days of anime. I'm going to do 3 of them. That's right, 3 of them. Get them out of the way, they're up there, they're done. Finitoed. Going with day 10. On the 10th, yes, the 10th day of anime, my true love gave to me. The Wtf'S are over 9,000. Oni-chan, crunch, crunch, crunch. Rock Gravity Crusher, Onohana versus Kenpachi, the 60-meter Titan body press, Squid People, what the fuck? The moon is falling down on Earth. The chief is an android. Levi buzz sawing a female Titan, and first 10 minutes of Kotaro-san. Okay, day 10. Now, you're probably wondering what I mean when I say the what all over 9,000. Of course, I am talking about Kyokai no Kanata. Yes. It's kind of funny because I took a look on YouTube and apparently Funny Nippon did the same thing. But I'm going more specific. I'm going to go for a specific episode of Kyokai no Kanata. Now, this episode, and this, a lot of people drop this midway through, and I can understand why. Because I was in a live stream, and I think I was with Roxas, and I brought it up, and he says, "Oh, that episode 6, he's like, what the fuck? That was stupid." He just completely disliked it, and I just went back to see what it was, and I was like, "Oh, that episode." Then I realized, okay, that explains a lot. Because, like, that episode, basically, it wasn't a good episode. It was just a bunch of comedy in it. But this moment is for episode 10. Let me just make sure I wrote that down. Hopefully I didn't put what I thought it was. I put the wrong episode number on, Okay, good, I didn't. Episode 10. Because what he was talking about, not to go off topic here, Roxas was episode 6. But what I'm talking about for the moment is episode 10 specifically. This episode was ridiculous because of what it entailed. It entailed, in this one episode, explaining everything. Everything that involved mirai. Explained why she did what she did from the previous episode. Because this was the episode after she supposedly killed Akihito. And I was like, holy shit, what's going on here? I was spazzing out when I saw that episode, especially on izumi. And this was another reason why this episode was just massive. It explained Izumi's actions to a certain extent, give here and there. And it was very intriguing how they did it. I was like, wow, explaining all this stuff in one episode totally threw me off. I was like, wow, good stuff, great stuff. And in fact, it kind of justifies, to an extent, it justified Mirai's actions as well. Now, and then this leads, after this episode, it leads into the 2 episodes going into the finale. Which is just, oh shit, And it explained a lot. Of course, it explained where Mirai was as well. That's just, let me shut that off. That was the J room. Facebook. And it explained a lot of things. And I put this moment on here because I'm not going to shit around. I'm going to tell the truth. I love Kanata. I love the series. I thought it was a great series. I gave it an 8 out of 10. And this is the reasons why, because of this episode. Now, of course, I'm not going to be a tard and say, it's the greatest shit since sliced bread. But I am going to say, even though they didn't explain a few things towards the end, they did explain this, which was extremely important that they did. And they did. All in one episode. And it was intriguing to see how they did it. And the other thing that totally reason I'm putting this on the 12 Days of Anime is it was a huge moment because I had no idea that Izumi took her in just so she could destroy the Beyond the Boundary Yomu. That was really surprising. I was like, holy shit. How did this happen? Where did this come from? I had no idea. So it was really a great moment. The last, and I should mention this, not just this moment for day 10, but day 11 and day 12 are going to be another huge moments. Day 12 especially. Oh my god, what I got in store for day 12 is massive. But this was a moment in Kanata that I thought was done very well. Now, some people, I think it was Killing with a Shotgun, or somebody else said, "Oh, it would have been just as good if, I'm not trying to spoil here about something that happened in the final episode." And it's good. They could have gone that route too with that, but I still think it was a good series, Kanata. Some people drop it, and it's understandable. If you guys, the people who dropped it, if you got a chance, don't watch that episode then. That episode 6, where they're dancing and shit and stuff. Don't watch it then. Watch episode 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then you'll appreciate it more probably. But this moment was great. A lot of explanations. A lot of just whoa. Like, whew. And then you also got to see what the Beyond the Boundary really was. And you're like blown away by it. What? And it was really touching too. Because you got the feeling of the relationship between Mirai and Akihito. And it was really, really, really sad. It was like, goddamn. But yeah, it was just, I enjoyed Kanata. I really did. And this moment just, I think, brings it into the forefront. It really does. But yeah, it was a great episode. It was a great moment, especially when she explained the whole thing about her creating this new world for him. It was an illusionary world, which was in summer. I found it very interesting in that episode specifically. This is another reason why I like this episode, why I like this moment. It's on here. In that episode, which I don't think a lot of people mentioned or seen and noticed, in the world that he is in, Akihito, in that episode, it is summer. When he wakes up from that world and he's in his hospital bed and he becomes conscious, it is fall. And in the world in the Beyond the Boundary, that Mirai is in, it is winter. So I found it interesting that the 3 out of 4 seasons were represented in one episode. I really found it thrilling. That was another moment that I thought about that episode that just was like, wow, just fantastic all around there. I thought it was very interesting how they pulled that off in one episode. So basically have 3 worlds, Then we go on from that episode into the next episode, which is called, and that episode was called White World. Then we have the next episode, which is called Black World, and the final episode, which is called the Gray World. So you have these 3 different titles of color that come forward as we go along in the series with the 2 final episodes. So yeah, it's a moment that this episode that explained a lot of stuff, Liked how they did things here and there. It was really spectacular. I really thought they did a great job with that episode. And it was a huge, like, whoa, what the hell did I just watch? You know, it was just so shocking. To get all this information in one episode is just wow. Just wow. And, you know, bear in mind, you know, yeah, they did leave off a few things in episode 12, give or take for people who've seen it. But still, I say second season. And, you know, second season on the way. And we'll get some answers probably. So, yeah, should be good. Should be good stuff. Should be good stuff. But that's all I got for you guys. Bankai 922, day 10. 2 more. That is it. That's my mom. She wants me to get crumb cake. I'm going to end it right here, people. 2 more days. Stick for it. It's going to be awesome. Tell me what you guys think about the moment. What was your moment? You know the story. Support the 12 Days of Anime. I'm Bankai 922, and I will see you guys later. Peace.